Hello, my beauties. I am back with a voiceover, and today I am doing a Valentine's Day glam. So I'm just going to start with the skin prep, and I started with my Curology, and then I went ahead and made sure I massaged that in along with my SPF, and then I used my e.l.f. niacinamide Power Grip primer just to get that going and get it all in. Then I'm going to color correct. So any of my hyperpigmentation and dark marks, I go ahead and go over that, and I just blend from that point on just to even out the skin tone. Okay, so I do start with my eyes, and that usually takes the longest. So I'm going to start there, and then I am going to go in with a transitional color. And then I'll deepen it up with one of the darker colors into the palette. But then I also like to take another lighter shade and go above or right underneath my brow bone and blend the transition and the brow bone shadow together. Right in that area there, yep. So I already finished one eye. I just said, let me go ahead and do this eye fully for you. That way you can be able to see what I've come up with. So I'm deepening that color. So now I'm going in with the P. Louise in the number 0 for an eye base. And I have hooded eyes, so I use the technique of putting it on my lid and looking up just to get a starting point to cut my crease. And as you're doing this, take your time. It doesn't have to be rushed. And remember, your eyes may not match fully all the time, but if you can just get it as close as possible, that's quite all right as well. So then at the corner of your eye, or the outer area of your eye, you're gonna go ahead and blend. Then you're gonna go in with your shade in the middle of your lid, and you're gonna blend that as well. You're gonna pack it in and blend. Now I am using my Morphe palette, and it's this really pretty white color, and I'm gonna use that for the inner portion of my eye, my inner corner. And take a brush that has no product on it and blend between the inner corner and that middle section so that you won't have any harsh lines. Now, this is like a eye shimmer from Gwen Stefani, and y'all, look at how pretty that is. It's so beautiful. That's gonna go in my inner corner section. And I used the Duo Lash Glue and some rhinestones that I did purchase from Amazon. And I'm just going to place my glue and carefully place the rhinestones. You do not have to rush this process. Now I'm going in with my Amazon stickers, and I'm doing the same thing. Just Duo Lash Glue and then put the sticker on top just to seal it. So now I am going in with the KVD tattoo liner. And that is like a really sharp liner. So I always need like a small mirror to see anything for the fine details. Now I'm going in with my Rare Beauty, and I'm just going to go ahead and get these lashes together, my natural lashes here, and then I'll place a strip over that. So moving along, we're just going to go ahead and go in with our concealer. And then once I place my concealer, I am using the Soft Matte from Nars. And I'm also using a different shade of foundation, which is the Sephora collection Best Skin Ever, for my contoured areas, which is anything with my dark marks or my chin. Then I'll go in and set my face with a setting spray. And I let that dry down for about 15 seconds, and then I'll get started on the blend. So I do have a 2N brush here, but my favorite brush to use is a flat top brush. If not, the 2-end, it's fine as well. So you're just making sure you're blending, no harsh lines. But I love to use a beauty blender for my concealer because I just feel like it gets the product where it needs to be. It's a little bit more sharper. And then I'll go in with the Morphe contour stick, that's shade 18. Okay, so when doing your contouring your nose, when you're doing that, it doesn't have to be super skinny. You can do it to your liking. So just understand the shape of your nose does not always have to be skinny. Okay, and you're just blending from this point on. And y'all, that contour stick, they have discontinued it from Morphe, but it is so beautiful and so nice. So I go back in with my same beauty sponge and I do my contouring with that. Okay, so now I am using the Juvia's Place finishing powders. I'm going to start with the pink, which is the cotton candy finishing powder. I'm using that under my eye, and I'm also going to use it on the bridge of my nose and my forehead. And then for the jawline, I will be using the whipped cream, which is the translucent powder. And I will say I've used Juvia's Place for several years, and baby, they did not miss with this powder. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the best powders I've used, and I have a dry skin type, and my skin doesn't look dry with these powders. It actually just brushes right off right away. So great job, Juvia's Place. You will always get my coins, honey. And as you can see, I love them so much. I'm using their eyeshadow as blush as well. And that's one of my good techniques that I like to use as well because it shows up a little bit better. I use the shadow as the blush. Now I'm going to top some highlighter on top of that blush. But this highlighter came from Milani, but also this was discontinued as well. I am holding on to this for dear life. I am not letting it go until it goes. And not to mention, y'all, listen, the views are viewing, but the subscribers ain't subscribing. So if you have not, please go like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Lemonade, TikTok. I'm there. Come on, y'all. Let's follow each other. Let's support each other. All right, let's get back into it. So I'm still using that same Juvia's Place palette, the berries, to do my under eye as well. And then I use this Wet n Wild mascara, and it's called the Mega Length Mascara. Baby, it gets every bit of my lashes, my bottom lashes, but that's what I like to use it for specifically. Then I'm going to go back in with the Morphe Continuous Mist Spray, setting spray, and I'm going to let that, dry down for just a minute. Then I go back in and use Revolution's Super Hold Fixing Spray. That fixing spray is what's going to hold the makeup for long periods of time. And I'm going to go ahead and air dry that. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Juvia's Place, it's a lip liner called Coffee Bean. So guys, you do not have to overline your lips if you don't want to. I usually just line within my lips, but not overly over my lips. Now, I don't know the name of this gloss. I've had this gloss forever, and I just know that it's a pretty gloss, and it gave me more peach than pink. And it was an instant no, because it just didn't even go with the look I had going on. So I'm going to try it again. That's why I said one more time, because I'm going to try it one more time, okay? Now, this time I went in with the Sephora collection lip gel. That is in the shade Molasses. And I'm lining my lips, making sure I got it together. And you can pat your liner in, or you can use a fine brush, either or. Then I'm going in with my NYX Butter Gloss. And it was a little bit more pink, and I needed it. That's what I needed. Boom, right there. I needed that pink to go in. Then I went in with the Morphe lip glass, and it's in the shade Deep Brick. It's not as pink as I want it to be, but here we go. Okay, here are the final results. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.